cut. There's been real terms cuts in NHS spending, because NHS spend has to go up a bit each year because of the cost of new treatments and new drugs, which people actually want. New treatments for cancer, for example, which are quite expensive, but which have been approved by NICE as actually cost effective, but they have to be paid for. The elderly, increasing elderly population, people exaggerate how much that's going to cost, but certainly people living longer, they're going to need healthcare for longer, so there is an upward pressure on costs, and there's also an increased population, absolute population, which needs to be cared for. So we do need some increase in funding, and I don't see what's wrong with actually funding that through taxation. I don't think it would be a massive increase. It would be a small, modest increase in taxation would actually cover the costs. But the main thing is that the NHS is currently sitting on huge assets. There's 3.8 billion in assets in various hospital trusts. It's just that it's not being distributed properly. So some hospitals are suffering and some are sitting on money. That should actually be our National Health Service. That should be distributed fairly so all hospitals are secure. Also, in the last 3 or 4 years, £5 billion of money has been returned that was supposed to be spent in the NHS, has been returned to the Treasury. 5 billion. If we had kept that, we could actually fund all kinds of, we could have kept these hospitals open and also funded community care improvements as well. And I think the last speaker was right. If we spend the money effectively, then there is enough money for us to look after our NHS. But at least 10 billion a year is being spent on running this market, this privatisation process. And that's not me saying that, that's the Health Select Committee, all-party Parliamentary Health Select Committee 2010, just looking at transaction costs of running a market costing at least 10 billion a year, if not more. So that's why being opposed to privatisation and other of these wider issues that affect the NHS is really important. Sorry, I could talk for ages about this, as you can probably imagine.